Welcome back to the Baker's Man. This seems to be working good. We have 6,400 flour in storage already. And we look at our time saving stock, we're up to $21,000 worth of flour. And that's just in a couple months, really, or a little over a month of this running again. So we'll see how that looks in a few. But I think today we need to move everything out of the way here, get the cultivator going, and I think we'll start with the new one. Actually, let's see if it needs lime first. Field 43, we just acquired that not too long ago. It does need lime, and that would be the only one that needs lime. So I don't remember. I'll drive around, but I don't remember how much we have, if we have any left. I don't imagine it would be enough for that entire field anyways, but we'll cruise on over and see if we can find what we have. I think the time-saving stock would tell us as well. Lime, we have 1,500. So I think I'll buy 3 bags. Yeah, let's see, this is the lime. Let's go ahead and fill that up, and then we'll head over and we'll buy a couple bags to probably just fill this thing up for now, potentially, and go from there. Now, let's see, it is August. Looking at the calendar, we got to get to September to plant. All right, so cultivation and potentially a application of fertilizer on these fields, and one of them is gonna have to wait until spring to get planted, the one that we decide the oats goes in. So that close to $40,000 amount is gonna be gone pretty quick here with the consumables. Let's go with, yeah, we'll just do 3 of these for now. Are they 1,000 each? No, so this will be 6,000. We'll see. I don't know if that'll be enough, but it'll all fit. We'll eventually use it anyways. Let's get them all loaded up and we'll get to the field and get started. Puts us at just over 7,500. Oh, I thought we got the extensions on the, oh, that's why it looks weird. We must have clicked a little too fast there. And I kind of want to see what the cost would be for that. So let's sneak over here and run into a tree and pretend like we know what we're doing. All right, let's repair it to begin with. Customize, 8 grand. Yeah, it'll be worth it. I was gonna say, is this where I find out? Oh, and then the extension's gone. Come on, game. Oh, it was the cover. Well, which one did we buy then? Because we had this and it's saying it's more money now. Big with cover, is that what we did? Oh, maybe it is. Okay, that's fine. We'll leave it like that. Does it cost us no more money? Okay, we'll have to remember the capacity of that can get a little bigger, but I didn't want to spend that 8 grand we just spent. So let's get back to the field and we'll get that one spread with lime. Hopefully this is enough. It's eating at the bank account. Was hoping we had a good amount of money left before planting, but we'll see. And if I get close enough, we should be able to do this without worrying about the headlands if we can get it to just pop up for us here. And there we go, lock into place. And we'll see, it should be about 3 passes. We're at 7,500 to start, I guess. Can't do math that fast, but we want to be around 4,000 left. Well, I don't know. We want to probably be around 5,000 left. Yeah, I guess that is the math. 5,000 is what we're aiming for. Yeah, should have enough lime to get this done. That is awesome. So we'll turn around here and do these 2 passes that are left and get ready to start cultivating. Welcome to the Stockpile. Our community server is now powered by Pocket Host for a smoother gameplay experience. Join us, and if you want your own server, check out my link below. And just about done here. Let's take a look at the map and just make sure, yeah, everything's looking good. I don't know why we were in those spots, but they didn't take. It's almost like the spots where the hail damage happened isn't considered a field anymore. Like, do we need a plow to fix that? We'll check after we cultivate. That's almost how that looked based off of what we saw. And you can see some more hail damage here. Yeah, it's almost like, yeah, that seems to be the spots. Interesting. All right, let's head on down back to the farmyard and we'll get the cultivator attached. And I think we will start with the field to the right. We'll get that one cultivated first and progress from there. Now, 3 meters, but it's a direct drill. And ours is 4.6 meters. This one's tiny as well. So yeah, the K brand is the upgrade that's worth it. And we need to work towards a 270 horsepower tractor. Okay, so it's gonna be the smallest equipment for now, which is okay. Is that lowered right now? Is that, it just felt like it was pulling weird. But yeah, it should be fine for now. Our fields aren't too ginormous, so I don't think it's a big concern to upgrade yet. It's just a desire of the person doing the job wanting to go faster. 4 headlands, huh? So what we'll do is I will do the end caps. It's the way I like to do it. We'll do the end rows here. We'll do all 4 of them on this side, then we'll head to the bottom of the field and do the 4 there. And that should be a pretty good process.
Woke up with the dawn again, a simple farmer's plan. But deep inside a dream arose to be the baker man. What's a plow to rising dough, a tractor to a pan? Millions made from cakes, one day I'll do it if I can. From fields to frosting, flour in the air, making dreams are rising high with no time to spare. From wheat to sweet confections, a journey so grand. One day those cakes will bring me riches, understand. Days spent sowing seeds of hope beneath the blazing sky.
Now we have the end rows and an end row and the end caps all done. Let's go ahead and lift. We're going to hand this over to a worker, and we're going to do it like this. So we're going to do AI worker, start the ups and downs, and I'm going to try skip a row. Like, what is that? Oh, is that in case you have 2 of them? I wonder. So 4 headlands is what it was set at. So we'll have them start working. I'm going to go take a look here in contracts. Cultivating for 17.8. Okay, I think we have to do that. We're going to go ahead and borrow the items for this. And while that worker does its thing for us, we'll get this worker set up and we'll have a worker do. That's a lot of workers. So go ahead, see them get started here. It's a big cultivator though. It might not take too long. All widened and unfolded. All widened, I don't know what that means, but it is all unfolded and ready to go here with the quad track. Looks good.
Rolling pins and butter churns, where once plows roamed the fields. Building castles out of frosting dreams, my kitchen yields. Success will come in layers stacked, as high as I can see. A baker man with millions, oh, just watch, you'll smile with me. Rolling pins and butter churns, where once plows roamed the fields. Building castles out of frosting dreams, my kitchen yields. Success will come in layers stacked, as high as I can see. A baker man with millions, with a flower-covered stand. Rolling pins and butter churn, where once plows roamed the fields. Building castles out of frosting dreams, my kitchen yields. Success will come in layers stacked, as high as I can see. A baker man with millions, with a flower-covered stand.
So driving in here, we see the color difference over there, but is that a render thing? Because the further we get, I don't know. Do we need to plow that? I don't know. If anybody knows, let me know. I'm not going to. I don't know how that got open. I'm going to leave it the way it is, but if we look here and we turn to this, yeah, that one, it should all, okay, that over there shows seed bed. Let me try to find out. Let's get off the field real quick. We're going to do this one, field 46 next, so I'll get close to that, and then we'll double check. We are 50% done with the contract already. That's amazing. That's amazing. All right, let's take a look real quick. So back to this one. That is seed bed. It So it should be fine to plant. Yeah, I would assume. Oh, working on the headlands now. Nice. We're going to keep doing the same thing we've been doing. A lot of cultivation today. And we'll go ahead and get started here on field number 46. I don't know why I started this way. I meant to do the end rows, but we can do that on the way back. Let's get it done.
Sunrise paints the sky with gold. In the fields our stories told. Bending low, we work and strive. On this land we feel alive. Sweat and hope in every grain. Dreams of plenty born of pain.
So one thing that I'm noticing as a huge difference between this game and the last game is we would get a blend of textures. Like I'm trying to figure out a way to explain it, but if there was a small spot that we didn't harvest that was withered, or a small spot that wasn't planted and it was just seed bed, we could take over that texture and continue on with it later on, or it would continue on with it. I'm having a hard time articulating this. So you would start cultivating on one texture, you'd get to the other one where there's just a small patch that's, say, the texture 2, and texture 2 would continue on even though you started getting back into texture 1. And I'm seeing that is not the case at all with 25. Seeing that the hail damage was a totally different texture than the harvested areas, and it stayed a totally different texture after cultivating. I think I explained that well. But yeah, so nice upgrade, Giants. Oh, we didn't lock in. Like right here. See, the texture stays consistent with the current state or the original status quo state of the field. Good upgrade. All right, let's just stick to a time lapse now, Chris. Quit talking. Sun, every fight we fought as one. With each harvest, rise again. Songs of heartache always end. River song and earth's embrace. Nature guides us to our place. Through the hardship, through the tears. In the harvest, face our fears. Autumn winds begin to wane. Whispers of hard work sustain. Gathered crops, a testament to the struggles that we've spent. River song and earth's embrace. Nature guides us to our place. Through the 2 fields cultivated, and it looks like the contract is gone. So that must be done, but we'll go ahead and lift now. We're gonna leave the field to the right. That'll be our new wheat or our new oat field next year. So we will cultivate that potentially next month just to get it ready and out of the way. If we do have this tractor freed up, we will do that. So let's jump over to that other vehicle. And oh yeah, look at that little bit that they did not have done. Really nice. So that'll give us $17,000. That paid for the day, really, everything we bought. And let's just in case there's anything, we still got, it's only 11:26. Plowing, not the most fun thing to do. Yeah, I think we will just make it September and stick to our work. We got good amount of money. But I think we might also start playing the loan game and pay off everything that we can. Come over here. Yeah, just in about another pallet. Looking good. Yeah, so let's go in here, finances. We're going to repay everything we can, and we'll just take out some money when we need it. I think that's the smartest way to do it with the way the loan system worked. If we were making monthly payments that went towards the principal and interest, I would probably just stick to the loan. Don't want to throw money away at interest while we have cash in hand. Yeah, good old Walter. Good old Walter. All right, let's look at the calendar. We can plant our barley and our wheat today. So I think what I want to do is go with wheat on the far field and barley here because I don't remember what was planted in these. And it shows up as nothing. So that's what we're going to do. And we're going to use the John Deere for this. Actually, let's go ahead. We'll utilize a worker here. We'll let them just get started and do their thing. And we'll grab the John Deere, detach the trailer, find the seeder, and get it full of seed and fertilizer. 54% full on the seed, so that should be okay. Let's see how much is in this. Enough. Okay. So I said wheat on the other side, barley here. So that's what we will do, even though I think barley was here last time. But that's okay. I do want the lines on for this. So let's get that going. And I think everything's all set. Seed going in the ground. Let's just double check. Yep, looks good. And then over here, we're getting a fertilization state. Very nice. So in October, we'll need to do the second application of fertilizer, as well as treat weeds. Would be nice if there was a solid herbicide. I did see a mod for solid or liquid lime, a liquid lime mod. So I thought that was pretty cool. I just don't know if that's something that I would want to do, but it just makes me think maybe we will get a solid herbicide, a solid herbicide eventually. I don't know. Be cool. Maybe I'm the only one that would want it, but I think it would be cool. All right, we're going to finish off with the, ooh, coming in hot, coming in hot. There we go. We're going to finish the end rows here and then start going up and down like we normally do, like we just did cultivating. I think I'll talk to you after we have the other end rows done.
My expectations get the best of me. My inspiration from you is incomplete. I can't wait for you forever, even though I think I might.
Now we're gonna stop here a little early because I was having a problem where it doesn't seem like this lifts all of a sudden. Like I'm pushing the button. There, it shuts off. Does this not raise and lower? Am I losing my mind? And that's why. Because the tractor was selected. Oh, tricky. I accidentally hit the G button. Okay. Let's lower it now. Let's get back to it. We'll finish up the end rows here and then start the ups and downs. Sun's starting to come out this morning. Should be pretty good. Go ahead and raise here. And there's only 3 end rows to this. It confused me earlier. I tried to do the third one a second time. And you probably saw that in the time lapse. Enjoy.
Take me by the hand if you want to be with me. Take me by the hand, let's make this thing complete. I can't wait for you forever, even though I think I might.
And I think we're going to do the same thing we did last month. We're going to go ahead and let them take over for a little bit while we look at contracts. Just want to see if there's any harvesting that were interesting. Like I said, I don't want to do the root crops by myself. But we do have this sorghum. I think I am going to borrow these. Shouldn't be a very long contract, and we'll let the workers do our work while we do another farm's work. Look at this fence. I've never used this one before. And where did the trailer go that goes with that tractor? That'll be fun to locate. Bizarre. Okay. Well, let's head to the field. I think this is the right way. Am I blind? Why do I not see it? Do we not actually have that? Did it glitch? 18. Oh, it's just not blinking. Like it. Okay. Weird. All right, so we're headed to field 18. This thing moves good, though. 20 miles an hour. That's nice. All right, we'll get there momentarily. All right, we got it all prepped here and going. I am so confused. Yeah, I thought something broke with that. Okay, maybe it's a sign. And did that take $1,000? Good thing we have this mod, because I'm not dealing with a bug causing us to lose $1,000. Thank you. Okay, that's going good. I guess we take this back over. Something was telling us not to do it. And wow, this is impressive to watch. This is still the worker. That's tough. I guess I I guess I'm just used to not watching them. But lock into place, and we will take over. 74% left of the solid fertilizer. That should be enough to finish this. But if it's not, we'll find out soon.
I woke up all alone again, wishing you would be sleeping next to me. I woke up missing my best friend. I thought you would be my eternity. And it kills me to admit that I am all alone. And it kills me to admit you're never coming home. I woke up today in my own bed. What funny thing, it's not a couch instead. Finally moving back into my room. Getting over you is so hard to do. And it kills me to admit that I am all alone. And it kills me to admit you're never coming home. And it kills me to admit that I am all alone. And it kills me to admit you're never coming home. Never coming home. 9 years all down the drain. 9 years I thought you felt the same.
And just the tiniest strip left to do. We'll have to squeeze over just right there and lock in. And that'll get us to do that tiny little section. Just an awkward size field for this seeder. So that's why that happened. It looks like they're about to do the last headland cultivating. That's good timing because I think I might get them on a weeder next. But when I plant the oat field, I'm going to try to do the ups and downs first and then the headlands last and see how I enjoy that now that I'm more used to the guided steering or the steering assist, because I'm missing little pieces that I feel like I would get if I did the headland last. And I decided to just kind of leave those, not as like a penalty, but just because it makes sense to me to just leave them. All right, 416 seeds left, and why can't I change that? Oh, because I have to shut the seeder off. There we go. Okay, we will change this to wheat. So what was the oat field is now going to be our new wheat field for this year. And because I'm going to do the ups and downs first, I will hop over here, and we're actually, I think we'll have a worker start this while we figure out what we're going to get the challenger to do. So yeah, that makes sense. Start with the ups and downs and have at it. Okay, perfect timing. All right, let's look in here, and I want to kind of double check something. Yield improvement. Yeah, this one is what we want, and leasing it, yeah, $300, absolutely. Okay. Perfect timing. Put the cultivator away, and we'll get this tractor, if I figure out where I am, to pick up the leased weeder, and we'll get weeding on the barley field first, and obviously, since it's planted, and then we will do the oat field later on. And that just leaves spreading some fertilizer in September or October to take care of these fields until they're ready to be harvested. All right, and because I guess you could rely on tires, so we talked about that, but I'm gonna prefer to have a worker do this field while I take over planting, and I am gonna just stop them there because I already am gonna do it differently than they're doing it. And we'll get this going. Oop, lines are on for us. We get into a good state, and we'll probably do a montage of this, but there we go, getting started. Already a bad start. But I think the headlands will still help us there. Maybe not, because I think I started. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about, guys. We are going to use a little bit of speed override here. I'm going to go ahead and set it to 10 miles an hour. And voila. Let's see how I like doing the ups and downs first.
I get lost in your eyes. This came as no surprise. In the wonder I abide, lost in your eyes, so wide. When you're near, I lose my grip. My words, they seem to slip. My vocal cords, they fumble. In your beauty, I just crumble.
Yeah, I definitely think I am liking this approach better, doing the ups and downs first. Seems to be working out a lot better. We got 223 liters left of seed. I think we're going to be okay. It looks like as far as fertilizer goes, I think we'll be okay as well. Dropping down to 59% now. But yeah, I think we'll be good. Go ahead and keep plugging along.
With your presence all around, I'm sinking without a sound. In this sea of silent dreams, your eyes are where the magic gleams. Your gaze is like a tidal wave. In its flow I misbehave, caught up in your mystic tide. In your eyes I just abide. Every time you draw so close, my
And now we have the ups and downs and the inner headlands done. So now we get to do the end rows and then the outside of the headland. And we have 69 liters of seed left. I'm guessing it's going to be enough, but we'll find out if it's not. Looping around here. Get set up good on this one. And that should be good. Did that backside not take? Yeah, it did. Okay. Sorry for the mouse movement there. But yeah, so we should just turn around, do the next end row. Yeah, I like this process. Seems like a good one. And we'll have to say, excuse me, neighbor's field that needs harvested, it looks like. Back up this way. And there's those spots I was talking about that I missed right in front of us. And it's cleaning it up good. So now we'll go up the field the long way and do the other side and be done. Not a bad process. And I think our friend over there is getting close to being done as well, and we can get him working on this field. All right, try not to drive over our field too much here. It's getting cultivated, but the same thing we just did. Shouldn't take too long and we'll be done. Okay, I wanted to see something. Let's just finish this. I was playing around with something and accidentally filled up the seed. I don't think it'll affect us financially long term. It's not a big deal, but this is it. Like, it felt a lot faster doing it this way. And I think I'm going to start doing them that way. That's my conclusion. I don't know what else I wanted to say about that. All right, let's finish this. We'll get the John Deere put away for the day. Actually, we won't. We're going to put the Challenger on this field, have it start doing the weeding. We're going to take the grain cart in, have it reconfigured as a bale trailer, and start preloading the flour onto that while we have the worker do the weeding for us. I know I talked about doing the mulching and rolling in this series. I don't think it's an absolute requirement at this point, but I think we will. That'll be like our goal, is to treat the fields that way. I think financially we're doing okay. So I'm not really stressed about getting that 100% yield bonus right now. So I'm only going to connect these, and then I'm going to get the worker going, and then we will move some pallets. All right, doing a real good job with this leased equipment, and I hope I remember that it's leased later on. Man, the John Deere green looks really weird now that I have this trailer that color. Okay, okay. Looks pretty slick. That shine on it, that looks great. The reflection. What a good mod. Custom colors. Okay. Let's find a good spot for this. And I feel like I just passed it. That harvester is definitely in the way. We'll get it moved. But I think I want to just park this way right here with the trailer. And then, yeah, let's move big old Massey, the Massey Ferguson. I'm gonna display it and see if I can get some offers on people that want to buy it so we can get an upgrade. All right. So I don't confuse my series. We do not have a rear weight on this series. I was gonna go look for it for a second. I was just recording Riverbend Springs not too long ago today, but this has been a nice mix-up, and I just can't get enough of either of these series right now. All right, let's raise that up. And more should spawn. Just got to be patient, I guess. Oh. That's embarrassing. Okay, let's try that again. Just not lining up good. Let's zoom in a little bit. I think... yeah, not my day, guys. In hindsight, I think it would have been wise to park somewhere else with the trailer. Just leave it at that. All right, now, keep enjoying me. Keep watching me. Be the worst front loader. This angle's not making it easy, but yeah, I'm struggling. All right, I'm gonna keep this in the video though. Enjoy. Okay, how did that happen? Just trying to stay quiet and get a good time lapse, but color me confused. Okay. I think it's is the FOV off? No. It's really driving me nuts how it's taking forever for those to respawn. I think I've been stubborn enough. Let's move the trailer. Having a hard time seeing a better place for it right now. Guess right there will work. All right. I will get better at this. I will. And I think we moved enough of those pallets. While we're waiting for the weeder to be done, let's go ahead and fill this up and prep it for next month. We have some more at the bottom of the field, I think, or did we use it all? Oh no, that's it. Okay, we're gonna go buy some more, and we don't have enough money for that, so we will have to borrow a little bit from the bank. And that's what we're talking about with going back and forth with that loan, is paying off as much as we can every month, but taking a little bit out if we need to. That's the way I'm doing it. And we're gonna buy 2 of these, and even though money is a little tight right now, I think we will buy 2 of these, because I figure we'll get into it at least when it comes time to plant the oats. So, I don't know. So that is prepped for October, and they're getting close to being done here, and the Challenger is done. So in theory, we should not have any weeds. All right, let's go into vehicles here, and there it is. Let's go ahead and return that, and head on in. Driving right over our new field, Chris. Come on now, buddy. It's early morning October. Let's go ahead, and I'm gonna hand this over to a worker to start with. This is kind of a quick job, so it might just make sense to have them do it. Let's take a look at everything else that we need to focus on. So calendar-wise, we're gonna need to wait until March to plant the oats. And that would get them to harvest in July, which would be with the barley. No, the barley will be June and the wheat will be July. Or we could plant it in April and then we'd harvest it in August. It'd make more sense for the farm. And time saving stock check is showing around 40,000. So we're not gonna be able to pay off that debt. We'll be close, but we also have, yeah, the wheat. I mean, this number is going to keep going up as we can look at the fluctuation here. Yeah, so about 400 more for it to climb, which we'll take a look at November though. We have been learning that about this game. All right, how are we looking on here? I think I see what they're doing here. We're going to take over and do the other field. And if we come right here, turn it on, accidentally fertilize our neighbor's field a little bit, but that's all right. And once we get done over here, we'll double check the map, but that should be perfect. Right there should get it all. All right, now let's take a look here. A little strip there, but we're not too concerned about that. Let's head up to the field to the north here. Oh, cruise control was on 11. Trying to figure out why it was going so slow. It is definitely fall now as we look around. And I think for the most part, we're pretty much, I guess I am gonna say, I think we're done with contracts for a little while. I don't see any reason to do any right now. Look into place here. Go ahead and activate it. And this should just be up and down. But yeah, it's just financially, they're not as appealing as just moving faster through time to me. At this point, it's like the field was designed for it. Perfect. And I think at this point, these two fields are prepped and we're just waiting until we can plant the oats. Or wait until the flour's at a good price. Let's go sleep. Prices still say they're going up. Just getting prepped, and we'll probably just start passing time during November as we get closer to December to see. I am kind of min-maxing this price just a little bit. We won't go too crazy on it, but I feel like this is an opportunity for us to start really financially growing, even though it's super early in the playthrough. It just feels like we have a nice jump start here with 12,000 in our name, but we don't know where those are going to go yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip through a little bit of time, and maybe at noon we'll check. Maybe in 3 we'll do that. We'll get to noon and we'll check. And it's going slow enough to just kind of pop in here. Farmers market at 2,300. And that says it's going down, but I have a feeling it's lying. Seen a little upward movement at a few of these places as we get closer to December, and they're all heading upward now. I'm wondering how much above 2,500 we can get this. It is now December. Prices still haven't really peaked, so though it's moved its peak to January now. Okay, what does this say? I think we're gonna get to midday and kind of just see. Let's slow down. I'll go ahead and use the front door for that. Yeah, we'll get to midday or maybe about 10 o'clock, and then I think we're just gonna sell. I think we're still learning a little bit about this game. We'll do 10:30. Okay, so now it's saying it peaks at, it's on its way down. We're at 24.72 at the farmer's market. Let's go ahead and tag it. Let's head that way. We'll sell the first bit, we'll come back and get what we have, sell that, and see how we are progressing financially. Balance of this is a little sketchy. I wonder if I would feel it more in cab. Not really. I feel like it would be easier to tip. And I believe, let's turn our indicators back on, or how we call it indicators. Interactive zones, yeah, because it's right here where we really want to be. So we'll go right there and strap them. 29,000 right there. Nice. All right, let's get back home. Get the rest of them. Not sure exactly how many more are on there. And then let's get them sold. And it turns out we had 12,000 more liters of flour to sell today. So another 29,000 about to come our way here. Let's get home. I want to place something down. Now, let's see. This is our land all the way over here. Think I am gonna put it right here, or give it a shot right here. Oh, that's a bugger. Oh, I do have the mod to help me fix that though, kind of. Maybe if we go with that, it looks a little better. We are gonna eventually start turning this into a little farmyard-ish area right here. So these are fine. That overlaps kind of terrible. But let's go visit it. Yeah, we come right here to go to it. That's so cool. So it's like a little storefront. Oh, nice. So we can take a look here now. We can see the recipes. And the two things are, there's a rice cake and there's a cake, bread and rice bread, apparently, from rice flour. But the recipe on the cake is what we were concerned about. Strawberries, butter, eggs, milk, and sugar. So the way I do want to approach this is we're kind of going to look at it from hardest to easiest at this point. We need 2 items from the cows. So we need to get cows, get them old enough to make milk. Then we need a production to turn that milk into butter. So that's kind of a big deal though, because the cattle we're going to need to be able to feed. So we're going to need grassland. So the next thing that we want to really focus on as far as progression is going to be cattle and grassland. But we got to get used to our income right now. And we can go into these productions though. The grain mill, and we're going to change the flour output. Now, do I have to change it on all of them, or is it just one? I assume it's shared. They are shared. All right, to distributing. That's what we want. So now it will send all of the flour that it has over to the bakery. And we can activate that, even though it doesn't have anything. Once it does get it, it's fine. And we want it to store. So time should get moving here. I don't know how much was over in the grain mill. Yeah, 403. So I think every hour is when that distributes. Let's test it. Yeah, on the hour, we got about 500. Nice. Okay, so now that's going. And we will pay attention to this, though, because I don't want it to get too full. And it looks like it only holds 11,000. But let's do the math right now. We got 120 cycles a month, so times 12, that's 1440. Times 9 flowers, so 12,900 is what we can use in a year. So yeah, we could do the math later to figure out when to cut them off. But yeah, we'll want to shut off distribution every once in a while and make money off of the extra flour, because we're going to produce more flour even with this setup than we're going to go through just making bread. All right, so that's where we're going to leave it right now. That'll end this episode. Next episode, we will get to planting the oats and probably harvesting all 3 as fast as we're moving right now. I'm Socksway Up. I will catch you on the next episode.